In this video, I'm going to create 3 designs on different types of apparel and clothing that actually relate to my life. I'll have clothes with my friends on it, a photo of me from when I was 12 years old on a cutting board, and more. So that's this video. It's a little fun one for today. And let me go a little deeper now into the concept. So I make a lot of print-on-demand videos on this channel like these. And print-on-demand is great as a business model because you can test different products and designs and brands without a super high inventory or upfront cost. But there's another side to it that's just plain fun, because you can take whatever idea, whatever vision, whatever design you have and put that into the world in a very physical, material sense at a very low cost. And so for years, I've been having fun with this. I created a drink brand for a friend of mine's birthday. Like 6 years ago on this YouTube channel, I had merch that I sold for, not successfully, but did try to sell for a few months. And also in this video recently, we actually in the video created a kind of skincare brand based on a kind of inside joke in my friend group. So I thought, why not just keep doing this? I have lots of fun with it. I think you guys enjoy it, and a lot of people seem to learn something new from just that creative and design really process. And so that's why in this video, I'm gonna create 3 different products based on my actual life. So the first one is going to be a hat. And I'm moving shortly in about a month to a different kind of neighborhood or street in my city. And merch doesn't exist for this neighborhood. For the city, sure, but for the actual street, there's nothing. So I think it'd be funny and just great to have my literal street name on a hat that I can wear around that street in the city. So that is product number 1 that we'll create. And then for number 2, I'm just going to find fun pictures of friends of mine and stick them on a t-shirt. And I think that will get some pretty good reactions. And then for number 3, the cherry on top, I'm going to get a custom cutting board, which I didn't know you could do before I was researching for this video. I'm going to find the worst photo of myself from my younger fitness influencer days, and I will stick that photo and a design on this cutting board. So that's the plan. Those are the 3 products. Let's go get into the design process. Now I'm going to be creating all the designs for this video in a platform called Kittl. Kittl is a powerful and intuitive design platform which empowers you as a creative in the print-on-demand, apparel, e-commerce, and all kinds of design-related spaces. They help you bring creative visions to life without the steep learning curve of traditional design software. You get to use a library of customizable templates, textures, fonts, effects, realistic mockups, and more to create stunning print-ready designs with tools specifically optimized for creating marketable designs on physical products. They're different as they're entirely browser-based and intuitive. All their assets come under one subscription. You can collaborate with your team in real time. They have AI tools to simplify laborious manual tasks. And there's clear licensing so that you can sell your final designs without worry. And it shows. They've only been in market for 3 years and have over 7 million users to date worldwide. And truly, as a user of them, I've never seen templates this good. They really are the best at what they do. So make sure to try Kittl today to transform your design process. Just click on that link in the description or on the screen right now to get started. That said, you just heard a little bit about Kittl, but now I'm actually going to jump into the platform to actually design the products for this video. And so you'll see how it works and how easy it is throughout this design process in this whole video, really. So we'll start off with product number 1. Okay, so I'm here in Kittl and I have 3 designs that we're going to work on. First is the hat, as discussed. Second is the t-shirt. Third is the cutting board. Now, I'm going to use just templates for all of these. They look great and they're easy to use in my opinion. And for that, you can see templates right over here in the left. So that's where I'll pull from, and then we will customize them. Now, the first concept, like I said, is going to be that hat with my address of sorts on it, like some merch for my home. Not the literal address, but just the street, kind of like the neighborhood that it's on. So I'm going to go here, and I want something that has color, but that also that makes the actual name of the kind of neighborhood stand out. So what I think I like I like that one. What I think I like the most here is going to be this text right here. So that's been pulled in to this design artboard here, and then I can customize the text. I think I want to change the background. Like I don't want the background color to be white here, so I'm going to make that fully white. And then we also can, of course, change the actual, color of the hat. And then let's see what color palettes. Ooh. This is a difficult one. Again, I think I want it to stand out, so I want kind of this 2-color combination. So what I think I'll go with is this retro summer right here. Okay, so we now have that color. We're good to go, and let's check out the mockups for this. So this is pretty cool. I can move the text around on the mockup, and I'm imagining that this will be somewhere along there, and I'll just customize the text on the hat. So I think it stands out, looks pretty good, and I will make the hat likely an off-white color, which we'll look at in a second. Okay, now I don't want to put my actual kind of straighter neighborhood in this video and kind of dox myself, so we're going to go over to design number 2, and I will finish this one up in just a second, and then just hit export in the top right there. Okay, so for design number 2, let's head over to t-shirts right here, and this is one where I'm going to put images of friends of mine on it. So we need a design where I can easily insert those different images of people. So a lot to look through here. We want something simpler for this, more colorful. Let's see. So what I like is this one right here, and that's because this has these different kind of smaller icons, so I can just swap out the text and then these images for images of different people here. So I'll look at the color palettes here as well. I think I like the one that is the default, just like this. So now I'm gonna go find images of my friends, and I'll stick them in here. That design number 3, this is the cutting board one. I'm basically, like I said, gonna find a silly image of me from when I was in my younger fitness social media days, the cringy years. But enjoyable ones as well, and I'll stick that on a cutting board. So we need a more horizontal template for this one, or at least it will end up being horizontal. I doubt they have a cutting board category, so I'm just going to look through the kind of t-shirt templates here. And I want something, again, it's like, the irony of this that I want to emphasize. So let's look through here for just a second. Honestly, I think I'm just going to run with this one. I like the look of that, and then I'll go find a funny image of me now. So what I'm going to do is click remove background in the tool section right here, and that's going to get us hopefully to, just myself. I'll delete this image. And then what I'll do as well is add a shadow to that image. We'll turn the opacity down just a little bit. We'll change this 2023 to 2025. Let's move the image up just a little bit as well. And then I think, just for sake of humor, we can leave this little angels or spiritual beings little notation right there. Now the actual color, or excuse me, the cutting board is not going to be black, so we can search through some. And I think I want to switch out black for a different color, but we still want that to be light, and it will be really whatever the color of the actual cutting board is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the color of these to something darker, like so. We can go with, let's not go green, let's go blue, and we can change these to that same blue color, and I'll go through and I'll do that for all the elements in the image. So there we go, all the images are white. We have this stupid looking image of me, And then this is what that final image will look like once it's on the cutting board. That is the 3 designs. Now let's go actually order those through various suppliers, and then I'll show you what they actually look like in person. The first product, the with vistaprint.com. It's 12 bucks, not bad at all, and I'll just click pay and place that order. Now for number 2, apparently Canva does t-shirts. I'm gonna try those out. You can see the final product right there with 9 friends of mine. 25 bucks, not bad at all. Arrives in a week. I'll place that order as well. Now for number 3, I've never heard of canvaschamp.com, but that is this custom chopping board website and product offering. So you can see our design right there. Looks great in my opinion, so I'll click add to cart and check out there. Okay, so it took a little while for the 3 products to finally arrive, but they finally did, and they are all awesome. The cutting board is my personal favorite. It's an actual like high quality cutting board, which is great, and this is obviously an incredibly stupid picture that I get to look at every time I'm cutting vegetables now. That as well, I'm gonna have to blur this because it is my literal address, but I've already got a few comments from people just while wearing it on that street. And finally, the shirt, I cannot wait to show it to the various individuals involved. Also high quality as well, so I give a solid B+ rating to Canva for their material there. So I'll be posting some reactions and behind the scenes stuff. And again, you can check out Kittl here or in the description for an intuitive, browser-based, creative-driven design platform. Make sure to check them out. Otherwise, this was a super fun video to me. I hope you had fun too, and maybe you want to try this yourself. And that said, I will see you in the next one, and we are en route for 1 million subscribers in 2025. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.